In the porch shooting trial, Theodore Wafer is accused of killing Renisha McBride in a case being watched around the country. Both sides delivered powerful arguments, and now the jury must decide whether Wafer pulled that trigger in self-defense. Action News reporter Kimberly Craig is live with more.
Yes, Jeff, prosecutors flat out told the jury that Theodore Wafer is not telling the truth about what happened when he shot and killed Renisha McBride.
Defendant picked up this shotgun, released this safety, raised it at her, pulled the trigger, and blew her face off.
In their closing argument, prosecutors told the jury that Theodore Wafer is lying to save his own skin, telling jurors that the 55-year-old did not think his life was in danger when he opened his front door and fired his shotgun. They say he was mad that someone woke him up with their knocking, mad that a few weeks earlier kids had paintballed his van, and said Wafer was fed up and looking for a confrontation.
That scares people away. If you want to kill them, you shoot it, or you pull the trigger.
Does this man, Ted Wafer, look like somebody who was out of his mind with anger that night when you watched it? He looked like a man who was confused after the fact.
Wafer's defense attorney told the jury that this is a case of self-defense and explained why Wafer first told police it was an accident.
He said it was an accident because he didn't know how to explain it.
We wouldn't be here if he had called the police first. Angry, and he was full of piss and vinegar, and he was going to find out what's going on. There is no evidence of fear. No evidence that he was going to get hurt. No evidence that anyone was ever in his home.
It was getting louder and louder and louder and louder until the floor started vibrating, the walls were shaking, the window was about to break.
Only evidence in this case that there was a violent banging comes from the man on trial.
And during the 3 hours the jury deliberated today, they asked for several things, including the shotgun, Wafer's screen door, and also a measuring tape. The jury resumes deliberations tomorrow morning. In downtown Detroit, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News. Back to you.